What is up? I'm Steven. Welcome to my channel. Believe it or not, this picture right here was taken by me on an iPhone, and today I just want to show you how I took this picture, how I edited it, because it was also edited on the phone only using free apps. And I want to share that with you today. If you don't know me, I'm a professional photographer from Germany. I did a lot of work in Barcelona recently, in Spain, and I always used professional cameras, expensive cameras, really expensive gear, big lenses. And I think these times are over. We're now in a time where mobile is first. Everyone has his phone at his fingertips. And also I think photography shouldn't only be about what gear you can buy, who has the most expensive gear. And I want to share it with you. I want to inspire you guys to go out there, create more with your phones. And this is why the challenge to me is that from now on, I'm going to work with my phone only. I'm going to go do shoots with a smartphone, and together with you guys become one of the first professional mobile photographers out there. So I'm excited if you want to join me on this journey. Together we're going to learn a lot. I'm going to take you behind the scenes, show you everything, my whole process, and maybe you also have tips for me in the process. And then together we're just going to grow this and change the photography game completely. So if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel, hit the notifications bell, and not miss out on any of these videos. And of course today I want to show you how I created this picture that I just posted to my Instagram account. To me it looks super realistic, very much like film. I love this 35mm film vibe. So I'm going to show you how to do that today using what you already have, your phone, free apps. It's going to be 3 free apps. It's going to be Facetune, Liit, L-I-I-T, and Lightroom in the end. And the free version of these apps is all you will need to create this look. This is it. It's huge. So beautiful how the sun hits that gold on top. And then later we're gonna go inside there maybe, or there, I'm not sure yet. Buy some tickets, go inside, check out the location, and find some beautiful spots. So here's Facetune right there. We're gonna open it. This picture is open, and here's a little before and after right there. You can see how I just soften out the skin a little, and then under the eyes got rid of the shadow. All I did was go to retouch here, and I went to smooth, and then I just kind of zoomed in on the face, just kind of swiped over some skin irritation, all that. You can get rid of this, smoothing that out. And then over here you can also hit conceal, and that's the tool that you're going to get rid of the shadows under the eyes with. So just kind of draw under the eyes there, and then in the end you should kind of end up with a little before and after as it is right there. And now we want to go into the app called Liit, L-I-I-T, and that's where we're going to create that film vibe. So here it is, and we're going to open this picture now here. And what you can do, I created a recipe or a preset. I called it Emma 2, and it just changed it from this as it was before to this right here. Gave it that film look, kind of green shadows. And here are the steps that I took. So first I did I added some contrast here, pulled that up to 11. Then the vibrance, I pulled that down a little bit. Saturation, boosted that up a little. Temperature, I also boosted up a little, +2, that orange area to kind of get it give it more of a warm look. And then I took a filter which is on this app already, KVS2, and I just pulled the strength down to around 30, and that gave it that nice film color vibe. Then also I faded it out a little bit, and in the end I just added some grain here, the GM1, that's that black and white grain, and I added around 76% of that grain. And then finally just edited the curve a little to kind of highlight it more, make it a little brighter in the midtones and a little darker on the bottom left, the shadows, to kind of enhance the contrast. Then that's all I did here. Really get creative with this app, try out everything you can, because this really is about taking pictures with the phone and then just really nailing it down in this app, really getting good at editing on your phone. So yeah, you can do the steps that I did, but keep in mind, every picture is a little different. The lighting situation, the light comes from another angle, maybe it's a cloudy day, so you always have to change the edit a little bit to make it fit to the picture that you want to use it for. So I'm happy with this here. I save it, but to me it's still it looks a little too much, too fake, too over exaggerated. So as I call myself a perfectionist, I went to the Lightroom app and I just want to kind of give it that fine tune, just really make it look as realistic as possible. And just looking back at this image in a few months from now, I just want to still say that I made it look as good as I can. So that's why I went over to the Lightroom app here and did some final edits with it. I started in the lights tab, just did some edits here. Maybe take screenshots if you want to recreate these edits. And I think I pulled up the curve just a little more, gave it a more brighter feel. But mainly I went over to color here, pulled the temperature up, the tint up a little, and the saturation down a little bit. And then I went into the grading on top, and this is really the big thing I changed in the Lightroom app. I just pulled up the hue to that blue area for the shadows, and I just wanted to give the shadows in the hair, for example, a little more bluish tone to them. Wanted to bring back those red areas on the skin to make it look more realistic, more like film. And then the highlights, I pulled the highlights to a pink hue here to around 346, and the saturation up a little, gave that a little pink tone to the highlights. And that's basically all I did. Now here's a before and after. As I said, really subtle, but you can see how it moves from that green tone more into that kind of red, warmer tone, and that looks a lot like film to me. Then I exported this image, and now what I do often is I just choose the image and then I zoom in, and now you can really see that detailed grain, and then I just take a screenshot, because to me that looks so realistic, so much like film, and I absolutely love it. And if you like these kinds of videos, if you want to see more, I'm going to take you along with me to all of my shoots that I'm going to have here in Berlin, and also when I'm back in Barcelona. I really want to inspire you to go out there, shoot with your mobile phone, and just show you that what you already have in your pocket is all that you need to create these amazing pictures. So I hope you like the idea behind this. Also, I'm going to share all of my files, all of my experiences that I'm going to make. I'm going to share that on my website. The link is under this video, so go check out my website as well. We're only at the beginning, so stay tuned. I hope I'll see you in the next video, and thank you so much for watching, for supporting, and for sharing your love for photography with me. See you next time. Stay creative, stay healthy. Peace.